Look at these cities. One is Dubai, the jewel of the Middle East. The other is Singapore, the crown of Southeast Asia. At first glance, they may seem worlds apart, but having lived in Dubai for years and visited Singapore multiple times, I can confidently say they are like secret twins. Let us dive into 14 surprising similarities between these two incredible cities. Hi everyone, it's Kojo here. And today I want to share something really fascinating with you. Now, while exploring Singapore, I couldn't help but feel like I was walking through a version of Dubai. And after comparing notes, I realized these two cities have so much in common. It's mind-blowing. Let us start with one of the most noticeable traits: strict rules. Both Dubai and Singapore have incredibly strict rules. And honestly, that's part of what makes them so unique. These cities have figured out how to maintain order and cleanliness, but it comes with some pretty strict guidelines. In Singapore, you can get fined up to $1,000 for littering. And chewing gum, forget about it, it is banned unless you have a medical prescription. Imagine trying to sneak a stick of gum past customs. They are serious about this. Also, you get fined $150. Just for not flushing a public toilet. Can you believe that? Yeah, you heard me right. Forget to flush, and it could cost you more than your lunch. It is part of their commitment to keep public spaces clean. And honestly, it works. Have you ever walked into a spotless public restroom? In Singapore, it is the standard. Now let's jump to Dubai. Here's a rule that might catch you off guard. Did you know you could be fined or even jailed for insulting someone? That is right. Whether it's a heated argument or even something as casual as a rude gesture, you could land yourself in very serious trouble. And we are not just talking about face-to-face arguments. Even sending an insulting message online or over WhatsApp can result in hefty fines or legal action. So when you're in Dubai, it's a good idea to keep your cool and stay polite. It is literally the law over there. Dubai's laws are so strict that even the state of your car can land you in trouble. Yeah, driving a dirty car in public is actually against the law, and you could face fines for it. The thing is, in Dubai, appearances matter a lot. A dirty car is seen as not just an eyesore, but also something that disfigures the image of the city, which prides itself on its luxury, cleanliness, and modern appearances. Authorities also link dirty vehicles to potential public health issues, as dirt and grime can attract pests or spread pollutants. So if you find yourself in Dubai, keeping your car clean isn't only about making a good impression, but it's actually a legal requirement. Take note of that. Believe me, I understand sometimes these rules or these strict rules make it feel like you are walking on eggshells constantly. But when you are in these cities, you can't help but appreciate how these strict rules translate into a higher quality of life for everyone. It is just a different way of doing things, and it works for them. So yeah, if you're planning to visit either city, make sure you read up on the rules first. Trust me, it is better to be safe and polite than sorry. What are the results of those strict rules? The answer is this. Both cities boast some of the lowest crime rates in the world. Walking through the streets of Singapore or Dubai at night feels incredibly safe. And trust me, as someone who loves late-night street photography, this is a huge advantage. Cleanliness, they say, is next to godliness, right? Well, in these cities, it is actually a way of life. From spotless streets in Singapore to pristine parks and beaches in Dubai, both cities set the standard for urban cleanliness. It is incredible to think that just a few decades ago, both Dubai and Singapore were humble trading hubs. Today, they are global powerhouses. Singapore rose to prominence with its strategic focus on finance and technology, while Dubai's rapid transformation came from oil and a vision for tourism and trade. To me, these two cities are solid proof of what visionary leadership can achieve in a society. Tourism is the heartbeat of both cities, whether it's Sentosa Island and Gardens by the Bay in Singapore, or Burj Khalifa and the desert safaris in Dubai. Trust me, these cities know how to wow their visitors. Both cities owe much of their success to their strategic locations. Dubai is a gateway between Europe, Asia, and Africa, while Singapore connects Southeast Asia to the rest of the world. These locations make them essential hubs for trade and tourism. Here's an interesting one. Both cities rely heavily on imports for survival. From food to raw materials, they have mastered the art of importing and making it work efficiently for their populations. Now let's not sugarcoat it. Living in either Dubai or Singapore doesn't come cheap at all. These cities are consistently ranked among the most expensive places in the world, and it's easy to see why. From housing to dining out, you will definitely feel the pinch. In Singapore, renting a modest apartment in the city can set you back around $2,500 to $4,000 a month, while in Dubai, a similar place will cost anywhere from $1,600 to $3,200 a month. And guess what? We are not even talking luxury here. This is just for comfortable living. When it comes to dining, even casual meals can be pricey. In Singapore, eating out at a hawker center might be affordable, but head to a nice restaurant and you are looking at $20 to $50 per person. In Dubai, dinner at a mid-range spot can easily cost $27 to $54 per person. Then there is the cost of utilities, transportation, and just day-to-day living. Everything is on the higher end. But here is the thing. You are paying for world-class amenities and unparalleled quality of life. Both cities offer ultra-modern infrastructure, safety, and endless opportunities for entertainment. It is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in a luxurious, high-standard environment. Whether it's enjoying a cup of coffee in Singapore's Marina Bay or shopping for designer brands in Dubai's Mall of the Emirates, the lifestyle comes at a price. To live comfortably in either city, you'll need a solid income. For expats, I'll say a monthly budget of at least $6,000 to $8,000 in Singapore or $4,000 to $5,400 in Dubai would allow you to enjoy a good balance of comfort and luxury without constantly worrying about expenses. Anything less, and you might find yourself cutting corners. But for those who can afford it, both cities promise a lifestyle that is truly top tier. Whether it's the vibrant energy of Singapore or the glitzy charm of Dubai, you are not just paying for a home, you're actually paying for an incredible experience. Step outside in July in either city and you'll understand what I mean when I say hot. But thankfully, both cities have mastered air conditioning and indoor entertainment to help residents and visitors escape the heat. Despite the heat and high costs, life in these cities is incredibly good. World-class healthcare, solid education, fantastic infrastructure come together to make these cities incredibly fantastic for those who can afford it. Here's one thing for the businessmen and women and shoppers. Both Dubai and Singapore are tax-friendly. Whether you're running a business or just shopping for luxury goods, you will appreciate the low or non-existent taxes. Now, this is one of my favorite similarities. Both cities have skylines that take your breath away. Whether it's the towering Burj Khalifa or the futuristic Marina Bay Sands, these skylines are a photographer's dream. I cannot end this video without mentioning the lifestyle in both cities. Luxury is everywhere, from fine dining to designer shopping. These cities cater to the affluent, but they also offer affordable experiences for everyone to enjoy. Last but not least, Here is something you might not realize about both cities. Both Dubai and Singapore have significant expat populations. In fact, in Dubai, around 85% of the population are expatriates, coming from countries like India, Pakistan, and the Philippines, and many parts of Europe and North America and Africa. Similarly, in Singapore, about 40% of the population are non-citizens, including permanent residents, expats, and foreign workers from all over the world. This diversity is one of the things that makes both cities very dynamic. Walk into a restaurant or a cafe and you will hear a mix of languages: English, Mandarin, Hindi, Arabic. It's incredible. Both cities are global hubs, so people come here not just for work, but also for the lifestyle and opportunities these places offer. These expat communities have also shaped the culture and the economy in both places. In Singapore, you will find everything from Little India to Arab Street, and in Dubai, entire neighborhoods like Al Bashar or Dubai Marina cater to different nationalities. But let's not forget, this level of diversity also presents its own challenges, like integration and cultural preservation. Yet, both cities have managed to create a balance where people from all walks of life can coexist peacefully and thrive. At the end of the day, this mix of people from all over the world adds to the vibrancy of both cities. It's like living in a global village where every day feels like a cultural exchange. Whether you're in Singapore or Dubai, you will always feel like you are part of an international community. And that is something truly special about these cities. So there you have it, 14 surprising similarities between Dubai and Singapore. Two cities from different parts of the world, but with so much in common. Have you ever visited either city? Which one do you think is more fascinating? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, as usual, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really hope to see you in the next video.